Hi, welcome back to Creator on Wheels. I am Shiv. This, what you're seeing now, is the part 2 of my Coorg Photo Moto vlog. So, if you're not seen, just a week back, I released the part 1 of the Coorg Photo Moto vlog, which was from Dubare Elephant Cap. And this one is from a new location. And this basically, you can see it as it's a continuity of the vlog that I was recording on the fourth day of my trip. So I just wanted to give you a context, and this is the first video that you're seeing. And if you're not seen the previous video, I'll link the first part in the cards above, or probably I'll put it up in the description below. So don't miss out. So check this out.
Check out on Wednesday and come to this beautiful place where I'm staying right now. This is called Old Kent House. This is also in Coorg, and it's a beautiful coffee estate. It's a massive coffee estate that we are staying in. It's owned by a couple of brothers, if I'm right. That's what I read, and it's a very old one. It's like this estate was first formed, or rather, started off by a British army person way back in 1800, and then it kept on changing hands over generations and all this stuff. And right now it's owned by a couple of brothers. And right in between this huge coffee estate, they have about, I think, eight um, cottages that they have built, and they gave it out for people who come to stay, and it's open for public, so you can look out for Old Kent House. This is in Coorg. It's a beautiful boutique resort. The whole idea here was to make sure that we come here when no people are there, so that there is very minimal interaction with people from outside. And then as I mean, it's just we and the hotel staff, the resort staff, that's it. So we came here. uh, again, the bigger idea was not to go to any touristy places, just relax. It's been quite hectic and chaotic last 6 months, as you all know. So we thought, like, okay, let's come here, relax. It's very silent, serene place. So we just came here and we just thought, like, we'll relax. So all that we've been doing is eat, sleep, eat, sleep. That's it. So the last 2 days has been like that. We didn't, as I told you, like, we've seen quite a few places here in Coorg, now that Coorg is new to us. So we just thought, like, we'll relax and not bother much about visiting any touristy places. So that's how it went. And today is the fourth day, and it's morning 7:30 now. I just thought, like, okay, I'll go for a walk, but while doing the walk itself, I'll give you a quick update. This beautiful um, coffee estate. This road is all to myself. Nobody around. Nobody has just got up still. Most of the people who came in yesterday, they're still sleeping. Anyway, so this was the fourth day. We are checking out today around, I think, 11 o'clock. We'll be checking out, and then we are heading back to Bangalore. We just wanted some break, and we just came here. And again, we chose a place so that there is minimal or literally no interaction with any other tourist or anybody from outside. And we want it to be a quiet place, not where many people come and all. But I just realized that last night quite a lot of people actually came in. In Dubai, it was only our family. There was no other guest who was there in the Dubai, so in that way it was safe. Yesterday afternoon, almost like just before lunch, I went for a short photo break. So what I did is, the road where I'm walking right now, I took out my car and I spent some time taking photographs of my car in between this beautiful coffee estate. I'll be sharing it on my Instagram as well, which is again Creator on Wheels on Instagram. Please visit there, follow, so that you can get to see all of my car and bike pictures. And by the time you're seeing this, and by the time I'm recording this particular video, I've already posted one story from the Dubai Elephant Camp already on my um, Instagram stories. I just tried to do a different style this time. Instead of just posting one photo every now and then, I just curated like a handful of them and I posted them as a proper story. anyway, that's the thing. Like, I posted a proper story in Instagram story. So I guess by now it would have gone because I posted that on day 2 of this trip. So I'm not sure if it's still around. Probably I'll put it in the highlight section so that you can go back and look at it if you're really interested. But most of those photos will be there as a part of this video also. So I spent some time yesterday actually taking some photographs here. I took 3 set of photographs. One is morning. I noticed um, few coffee plantation workers walking through this place. Some of you might have noticed that in my Instagram stories. I liked it. Then I came back with the family, took some photographs with them. Then in the afternoon, I came back again. I put my car there and I took some photographs because it's a mud road and there's like a lot of flowers. As you can see, there is a lot of flowers on the pathway. So I just took some photographs here as well, and it came out really gorgeous. I'm in a very typical Instagram language. If I want to talk, came out like a banger. That's what I would say. Beautiful place. I mean, you just see it's like everything behind me. All these things. You can just walk into this estate, and you can just go around and enjoy it. Like this place has two. I mean, they are growing both the coffee varieties, which is Robusta and Arabica. They have vanilla plantation. They have sorry, they have pepper plantation, and I think they have lychee, if I'm right. And they do quite a lot of things. It's a huge, actually, I would say a massive estate. So we really enjoyed staying here. And again, the logic behind choosing this place and all those things was in such a way that very less. We wanted to go to a place which is not too touristy, very not a very commercial uh, resort where you can stay. Where like a lot of people come, a lot of people would have come and gone, so that we'll have to worry about how clean or how usable the rooms are. Because resorts typically they just try to minimize as much of the cleaning thing and all. I know there are a lot of uh, protocols and all in place wherein the resorts are supposed to do sanitization and cleaning and making sure that all the common areas and all are very neatly maintained and all. And I mean, how much will they do? You have to be like, I mean, you have to live by the fact that we're in India. And in the beginning, as I think I told you a few months back, in the beginning, when the risk was very less, people were over conscious. People were uh, very careful about what they were doing, sanitization and social distancing and hand sanitizers and all that. But now that we're already in I think we're already in end of Q3, and when the risk is maximum, people are least bothered. That's really the case. It's not just the people who are visiting like me. It's also this hotels and resorts and all those things. They are like, okay, what we need now is business. How long will we survive with all this lockdown and revenue losses and all this stuff? But anyway, I choose it very carefully. This place, we double, triple check the place and all those things to make sure that it's all safe and clean to come. It's not a very commercial place. It's a private place, as I told you. It's open for booking, but it's slightly expensive. So and hence a lot of people would avoid, especially like if they're coming like in a big group, they avoid such places. So like that's one of the good things for me. So let people visit here, and in that way, it's more safer, and you can maintain all your social distancing and all those stuff. Even during the lunch and dinner, breakfast also, the way they place the tables is quite far away from each other. So the guy is always the person who is serving us the food is always wearing a mask, and he comes and keeps the food items. He goes away. It's like he's not serving it; we serve it ourselves. So in that way, it's okay. We felt that everything was safe and sound during this whole 3 day of experience that we stayed in this particular resort. One another reason why I chose this place was the way they had advertised about how quiet this place is, and most importantly, how good it is for wildlife uh, lovers. Okay, and this place is, I would not exaggerate, I'll tell you, this place is like literally paradise for birding people or bird photographers. When we were entering the resort, I saw a board which said like about 43 species of bird and all those stuff. So Thursday morning, when we actually woke up, that's when it literally got proved how uh, chaotic it gets with birds all around you. Each of the cottages are like 50 meters apart or something, and there's like trees all around your cottages. And you could literally, it started off at around 5:30 or 5:45 in the morning, and throughout the day, I'll tell you, I'm not exaggerating. Throughout the day, uh, we could hear birds. It was at the peak in the morning, at around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, but throughout the day, you could hear at least five or six different birds. It's like literally music playing right throughout the day. It didn't stop at all. So that was how beautiful this place is when it comes to birding and all those stuff. Saw quite lot of birds yesterday during the day, like just like evening also. I was just walking around, like in the morning also we went for a walk like this and saw quite a lot of birds. I didn't carry my wildlife photography equipment this time, so not much of a wildlife photography this time around. But it's good. It's good not to get too carried away by doing photography all the time. And in a way, it's good that I didn't bring my uh, equipment, and my family would have thought like, oh, again, I've come to a trip with the family, but I'm spending time doing wildlife photography and things like that. So beautiful tall trees. Yeah. So that's what it is. So even for birding, somebody likes to do birding and all. It's a beautiful place. I'll link this place, the website and their Instagram handle and all those things in the description of this video, so that if anybody is interested and the pricing doesn't bother you, then probably you can come down and stay here for a night or two, so that you'll also come and enjoy this beautiful place. And another icing on the cake, this place, the food is fantastic, very yummy, very tasty. As I told you, not a very typical commercial resort kind of a taste. It almost feels like home cooked food, and it's nice. The food is top notch. So far, I've not had no complaints about the food, nor the stay, nor the place, nothing as such. So it's a very highly recommended um, resort stay if you're coming to Coorg. This is like almost in between Kushal Nagar and Madkeri. Madkeri is not too far from here, and I'm pretty sure I'll be leaving a few reviews um, on Google and all those places with all the good and bad things about this place. But I think I'll let know that by default I would definitely give this a 5-star rating for this place. So it's as good as that. My only nitpick is that it's not really very child safe, because right when you come out of your room, the place, I mean, it's valley, like as you can see. uh, I'll go in front of my cottage in a while from now, but it's a slope, so there is no railings or anything outside the cottage, so that when small children are there, like what I have, they are safe. In fact, like my kid fell down once last evening, and even in the main cottage, the place is a little bit risky for kids to run out. There's huge garden in front of the reception. That place is okay, but the dining hall area And right in front of the reception, there are small kids. There are very high possibility that they might fall down. So in that way, I was a little bit. That's something which I didn't like, especially in the cottages. I think it is solvable. They can put railings, but I don't know if there is any specific intent because of which they have not done it. But overall, I think it's. I mean, as I told you, I personally would rate this as a 5-star rated resort to stay in Coorg. It's as beautiful as that. And if you're coming with your family, you and your wife, or even if you come with your parents, I'm pretty sure they will enjoy it a lot. There's no doubt about it. It's almost back to the place where I started this vlog. This is not really the actual parking place. This is the last of the 8 cottages, but I parked my car here. The actual parking is almost near the reception, and we had to walk a lot with the luggage. I this is the road which leads to the reception. Uh, the thing is, like, I just asked them if I can park my car here. So yesterday, I parked it. I mean, the day when I came, I parked it here, but the land is a little bit slushy. I was not too confident. I removed it and I put it back here. It's all safe and sound. It's dirty, but it's okay. We come for a trip. It's not like it's not come out of a car wash or anything. So in that way, it is okay. So parking facilities also is good. Safety, everything is there, and there are security cameras all around. So it's not that something you should be worried about. And as I told you, there are only about 8 cottages which are available. And at the time, I think you can expect like it's around 16 or maximum. If really it's triple sharing, then about 24 people can come here, which is very unlikely. I think if all the cottages are occupied, also it's maximum around 16 people that are staying. And the restaurant and the dining area is big enough to accommodate all the 16 people in one shot with proper social distancing and all those stuff. So in that way, you're all safe. So don't worry about it. I mean, I've done my research. I'm convinced with whatever I've seen and everything. So it's all fine here. That's what I felt. I thought I'll tell you guys. I mean, it's all personal stuff. I can't force people to come and stay here because I have no control on that. But I just told you what are the reasons why I choose this on top of other resorts and why I felt it was safe to come here. So this is exactly where I'm staying. This is my cottage where I'm staying. I think the name is somewhere here. It's called Eating Forest. Somewhere here is the name. It's all covered. It's fine. So the thing that I was telling you is this: when you come out of the door, this area has no protection. In the center, the place where the cat is walking right now, there's no railing. So if the kid runs fast, there is a good chances that it'll fall and come down till here, and even worse, this one. So luckily, touch wood, I didn't have such issue yesterday. This kid tumbled over that small step there. But again, it's not safe. It's not kids proof, is what I would say. This is the main reception area. This is the main building. What you see right behind me, and outside, all the stuff that you can see here. This is the dining area. This is the outdoor dining area. There's one more inside as well. But this is the actually old Kent house, the reception area. I'll quickly show you how the garden is as well. So this basically here is the garden area. I mean, there are chairs scattered all around. If you really want, you can come and sit here and eat. But tables are pretty small, so we can hop to sit here and have our lunch or breakfast or anything. Anyway, we this is where I think this is what you can see here. This is the actual outdoor dining area, and you can see it's there on both the side of the reception area. So there's one more garden patch there as well. So right now in front of the reception area, you can see some trophies, as what you can call. The best part about this place is this view what you get when you're sitting here. Um, mountain range that you can see, and beautiful when you're sitting here in the morning and breakfast. This is the type of view that you get. That's where the actual common parking places. So we have to walk about like 100 meters to reach our uh, cottages. So this road here leads to the reception. That's the parking, and this is a pathway to hi. Hmm. This is a pathway to all the cottages. You can see them right behind me. Okay, I think it's time for me to go back to my cottage and probably quickly get ready and do the packing so that we can leave on time, check out and leave on time. Heading back to Bangalore today, and if I'm able to vlog anything, then I'll definitely make sure that I'll include that as a part of this video. And if I don't, then consider this itself as a formal ending for this particular edition of the Photo Moto vlog. And this is the Coorg edition, wherein the first part was from Dubai, and the second half is from this beautiful estate here in Coorg called Old Kent House Estate. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, make sure that you're safe, you maintain social distancing, keep yourself hygienic, stay away from people because that's the right thing to do right now. So, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for having me as a part of your day. If you enjoyed watching this video, then why not hit the like button? And if you haven't already, or if you're new here, then please do consider supporting this channel by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. So until we meet next time, take care. Bye bye.